today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this glowy summer makeup look that I'm wearing right now. So without making this video super long, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So first I'm going to take the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot primer. It's just the one that I usually use. I'm just going to put it all over my face just so the makeup stays on for as long as possible. I'm then taking the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation in the shade 103 True Ivory, and I'm just taking it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to blend that in with the Real Techniques sponge. I've been actually really liking the sponges recently. They just give like a really natural finish to the foundation. And with this makeup being summer makeup, I think it just gives like a nice coverage. Also, when you use the sponge, it's not like you're packing on so much makeup. It just looks really natural, and yeah, it just looks a lot better than with a brush. Next, I'm going to apply the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age, the Eraser Eye Concealer. I'm not sure what it's called. It's called everything. There's so much, it's such a long name. But you know what I mean. This concealer in the shade Light. This is actually a new one, so that's like the first time opening it. And I really like this little sponge, but it gets so dirty. So this is the only time when I'm going to see it as clean as it is now. So you just twist this until you see the product. Come on. What's coming? Come on. Yay, look. I'm just gonna apply that underneath my eyes. Slide my nose and on my chin, anywhere where I have spots, and especially that big one in the middle of my face. I hate when that happens. Do you ever get that? You just get spots in the middle of your face, and it looks like whenever someone looks at you, they're just like, I see that spot in the middle of your face. And I'm just going to blend that in with a Real Techniques contour brush. I'm sorry about my lighting. I'm not really good at it yet. And sometimes I feel like it's too bright. So let me know what you think, because now I look like a ghost, even though I don't really in real life. So I don't know. Let me know if you think what I should do. Like, should I make it a bit darker, or should I leave it bright like this? I'm not sure. So I'm going to set everything with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade 01 Transparent. And I'm taking the Real Techniques powder brush just to apply that with. I'm just going to put it on my forehead and underneath my eyes just to set the concealer, but I'm not putting it everywhere and on my chin, because I want this look to be glowy and dewy and fresh. So I'm not putting it on my cheeks or anything like that, just so I'm not too matte. I'm then taking the Soap & Glory Solar Powder, and I'm just going to bronze my face with this. And for that, I'm taking the Real Techniques sculpting brush. And I'm just going to swirl the brush around in both of the colors and bronze my face, because we want this look to be very summer-like, so I'm currently really pale. So we're just gonna fix that a bit. Let's pretend I'm not pale. And for contour, I'm going to use the Barry M Chiseled Cheeks Contour Kit, and I'm just going to use the darkest shade here. As you can see, I really love this because I've already touched pan, and I'm kind of sad. I can never find like a good dark contour shade for myself. Like, they usually turn out to be very orange and brown, and this one is like the good brown. Like, I wouldn't use this one because this one's orangey, but this one's just so good. So if you know any contour products that have like really dark brown shades, let me know, please. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix that. That looks so bad. And I'm going to use the Real Techniques sponge again and just blend it in, just so it looks more natural. Yeah, that's so much better. I'm then taking my favorite highlighter of all time, and it's the Bam Merry Luminizer. I've already used this in one of my tutorials, I think. It's just such a good highlighter. So bright. So I'm just going to use that on the tops of my cheeks with a Real Techniques blush brush. This is the highlight situation right now. I know it might be a bit too much, maybe you don't need to put that much on, but I really like it, and we are going for a very glowy summer look. I'm then going to do my eyebrows, and I'm just going to use the same 3 products that I always use. So the Maybelline Brow Drama in medium, just a little brush, and the Soap & Glory Archery pencil. And it's just what I always use and probably always will use because it's my favorite. So I'm just going to do my brows. So that's my brows done, and now I'm going to take the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I'm going to use some of the eyeshadows in here because I just feel like they're really rosy and bright, and they'll be nice for a summer look. So I'm going to take the shade Limit, this one over here, and I'm going to take that on the brush that comes in the palette, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. I'm then going to take the shade Dust, it's just this second one, and I'm going to apply that in the middle of my eyelid because it's like a nice shimmery shade. It's just going to add a little bit of something to the eye look. I'm actually going to mix that with Burnout as well, it's just the shade right beside it. They're pretty similar. Burnout is just a tiny bit darker. And then I'm going to take the shade Strange, which is the first one. It's just like a bright white shade kind of. And I'm going to put that in my inner corners and just on my brow bone. I'm also going to take some of the shade Nooner, which is just a matte shade, and I'm going to put a little bit of that on the MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to put that in my crease just to define it a little bit. Can't really see. See, that's what I mean about that lighting. Like, you can't really see my eyeshadows right. I'm gonna have to play with the lighting. It's gonna be better next time, I promise. And last but not least, I'm going to take the same like shade Burnout and Dust. Just going to mix them together, and I'm gonna put them like on my lower lash line. It does look really natural. It looks more natural on camera than it does in real life. So I'm definitely going to have to play with the lighting so you get to see what it actually looks like. I'm going to actually do it. Is this what it should look like? I'm gonna try this one. Is this better? Is this better? I think it looks more like I actually look like. Now I don't know whether I should keep it like this or change it back to like automatic, because it'll mess my video up. I'll just keep it like this, and please let me know in the comments below whether you like it brighter or like this, so you can actually see what my makeup looks like. I think this is so much better, so we're just gonna keep it like that. And I'm sorry for changing it in the middle of the video. So yeah, that's the finished eye look. As you can see, it's kind of like pink and purpley, but I still have like the kind of brown in the crease, so it defines the crease. So as you can see, I did my eyeliner off camera, and I just used the Soap & Glory Super Cat eyeliner, and I did like a tiny flick. As you can see, they probably don't match, so don't judge me. And of course I'm going to use the Lash Sensational Mascara by Maybelline, and I'm just going to apply a few coats of that onto my eyelashes. So that's my mascara done, and now onto lips. First I'm going to use the Pennies or Primark PS lip liner crayon in, does this have a shade? I don't think this actually has a shade, but it's one of the nude ones. I think they only have one nude one, so it's one of them. And I'm just going to fill my lips in with that. It's gonna be my first time using this as well, but I have swatched it on my hand and it's really creamy, so I'm excited to try this. It kind of looks like Your Lips but Better color, and I really like it. It is really smooth, so I guess that's good. Yeah, I really want to try like other shades that they have, like the red one, and I think like there's like a burgundy one as well. So I need to try more of the Pennies or Primark makeup. I'm then going to use MAC Velvet Teddy because you might know that it's my favorite lipstick, and I'm just going to apply that over the lip liner. They actually match perfectly, which is so good. So that's what Matte Velvet Teddy looks like. Last but not least, I'm going to use the Tanya Burr Cosmetics Lip Gloss in Lunch Date. I never really wear lip gloss, but I really like this one, and it matches like the two shades that I have on my lips. So I just thought I would apply it today because we're going for the glowy look, so gloss, you know. I never usually wear lip gloss because my hair sticks to it, and that just annoys me. I really like the applicator, it like bends, and the lip gloss smells like watermelon. Does it? It does. Yeah, it's really nice. It's not like a sickly watermelon, it's like watermelon. So, those are the finished lips. And the eyes. So that's the finished look. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're going to recreate this glowy summer makeup look, then be sure to tag me in your pictures on Instagram or Twitter, or even Snapchat me at MartasLife. It's the same as my Instagram. I would love to see your pictures. And give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next Tuesday for a new video. Bye!